You mentioned the crowd there, Jake. 13,500. That's appalling, isn't it? There's no other way to describe it. It really isn't. I know it's on top of Christmas and people are being cautious with money. Of course, they've reduced the ticket prices, but still, it is a lot of money to go and watch Ipswich Town play at this time of year in particular. But 13,500, that's disgusting, really. I mean, it's sad, really, what's happening to the club, considering how well we're kind of doing this season.
I know, but you can't really blame people for it's the I think it's the damaging effects of last year. People haven't automatically renewed with their season tickets as they might have done in the past, and then you get out of a habit of going, and you're less likely to pick and choose just the odd game, and particularly a game so near to Christmas, people might be going off doing their Christmas shopping or something completely different. They might not think to buy a ticket specifically for one game. So I think we're still feeling very much the overhanging effects of how it was last season. But I certainly don't think we can hold anything against the way that McCarthy or the way that we're playing this year for that. I don't think we could be doing a lot better than what we are doing in trying to bring people back. But unfortunately, for a lot of people, I think the damage has already been done, and we're going to have to have a good season all the way through the season, potentially for then people to come back the following season. I think we're in a bit of a sticky situation because of last year at the moment.
Do you think the club are doing enough to get people back? I got my half-season ticket offer through the post the other day, and it still looked quite expensive to me. And I have no interest in getting one. I'm happy to, if I'm not playing football at the weekend, I'll go straight away, and I'll go to some away games throughout the season. I'll always go on a Tuesday night, but nowhere near cheap enough to make me want to go. And I don't think they're doing enough to get people there.
No, I don't either.
And the problem is they back themselves into a corner, I think, because now the crowds are so low that it's almost now is the time when it's too late to be offering real reductions in the prices, because they just really can't afford to. They need to be leaving them high in the hope that some people will go for them. The time to reduce ticket prices would probably have been at the start of the season, when they could have felt the good effects of those. Honestly, and got a lot of people in.
The match day costs have come down on an individual basis, but the season ticket rise again has really put a few people off. There was a massive outrage last year. I must admit, I'm dreading April time when the news for the following season will come out and what they're going to do with it. It's not a good situation to be in, because we've not... the average crowd this season has probably been about 15,000, maybe 14,500, but to suddenly have like 1,000 drop off to 13,500 is really worrying. I know, as we said, on this time of year probably doesn't help that, but it's not bad. The last home game we slaughtered Forest. Yes, we conceded 2 goals, but that was a good attacking, entertaining performance. And you'd think a few people go, well, you know what, I might be there for the next home game, but it's a real shame.
It's harder to bring people back when they've left than if you keep them on, then it's fine, and it's a bit under par. Then people will probably still be coming if they've got the ticket for the season. But once people have made that decision not to renew or get one, then that's sort of a turning point, and it's much more difficult to then get people back after that, however well you're doing on the pitch and the style of football we're playing, because a lot of people would have built their opinion up, and rightly so, on the basis of what we saw last year.